So this got a 80mm turbo. Hey, what size is the motor, Chuck?
5.3.
It's a 5.3. 4L60 auto training. Hopefully it doesn't create any neutrals today. Stock training, so we're just gonna run it on low boost. But this thing's such a sleeper. Let's see what she does on the dyno. That surprisingly fits well.
Yeah.
Oh, finally the Tahoe is on the dyno. Time to do some pulls. It was not easy to put this thing on the dyno, as the wheel hub adapters over here. Had to get creative with some spacers, but she is finally on here. That's dyno numbers from the other car. You can see you still got the equipment on here. We can mess around with this on the street. Let's see what she does. Once we're done tuning this thing on the wastegate spring, which is 7 pounds of boost, what we're gonna do is install the Flex boost controller. So the way this boost controller works is you hook this up to the car, to your wastegate lines, and then you have a phone app, which is going to control the boost based on whatever settings you put on your iPhone. You can do up to 4 boost control methods. You can add an RPM method, so you can only turn up the boost at high RPMs if you wanted to. It has an overboost protection. You can add a wideband input, and you can also add a boost pressure sensor, oil pressure sensor, and it does all the safeties for you that way. If you're running it at full throttle, it's going to log it also, so you can pull over, see it, see what your data said, and you can make changes if needed, which is a cool feature. And then you could alter your boost on the fly, which I'll add some parameters on there and you'll see how it works once we get into it. That turbo is ginormous. That's an 80mm turbo. For some reason it looks way bigger than the 80. This thing was not fun to put on the dyno, but finally got it. Did a baseline pull just to see what she was making on the street tune that I did. And she laid down 519 horsepower. We need to rev it out higher, and it definitely needs more timing gear, and it's a little bit rich. But that was just a soft tune up from the street. This thing's so cool. Revving it to 5,600. She made 519 and 487. It's got a little soft timing. So we're gonna go ahead and rev it up higher and add a little timing and see what she does. So we're just gonna be at the street races with this thing. Just be like, pull over, pull over. Is it the tensioner or what's causing that?
No, it's the adapter. Okay. This built-in adapter is fucking...
So you have another belt?
Yeah, I brought 2 spares.
Cool. I'm gonna swap out the belt, but I can do another pull now. Graph looks good. Let's see what she makes. We're gonna call it here for now because it keeps shredding that belt. What would you say was wrong with it?
I think the tensioner is the wrong spacing.
But on the second pull, we were able to make 570 to the wheels, still on the wastegate spring. I felt like the tranny slipped on the last one. The 4L60. But we'll go do some pulls on this thing and see how she is once we fix that belt. So stay tuned for the episode once we install the boost controller and we run a lot more boost.